So what I'm doing, I'm not going to talk too much, but I just want to show you that I'm getting ready to secure my closure even more. So what I'm doing, I'm getting ready to sew. So what I like to do, I like to go ahead and have the needle already in position. So I know that it is lined up with the sewing machine and I can go ahead and push it on through. So watch and listen to the music as it plays. And again, all my website will be listed in the description bar as well as my products. Welcome to my channel. So while you're here, go ahead and subscribe. So right here, what I'm doing is securing down a closure. So what I did do, I went ahead and did it by hand. And so I just want to secure it even more by using my sewing machine, as you can see. So I am just securing it a little more. Sometimes when my clients are wearing units, I like to make sure that they are their units are very secure. So right there I was back stitching probably about 3 or 4 times. Of course, when you have the thick band, you want to make sure that you back stitch a couple of times. So right now I am cutting the loose part of the cap that no longer is needed. So, and right there where the thick part is at, you want to make sure you cut, you backstitch probably about 4 times just so it won't unwrap. So there you go, is the finished result of me sewing that. So after I'm going to sew down my 6x6 closure, I'm getting ready to use a metallic pen to mark off my guidelines for my bundle. So watch as I demonstrate how to do that. Just make sure that your guideline adds up with your bundles, how many bundles you have, because sometimes you can have so many guidelines and you run out of bundles, or you miscalculated or measure how much bundle you have for the guideline. So just make sure. What I normally use is a Sharpie, a metallic, like a gray metallic Sharpie, which works really good for me. So I'm about to put this on. And let me say this, you want to make sure that the blockhead that you are making your units on, that it is the size or the circumference of your client. This is a 22 circumference. So you want to make sure that it's able to, your client is able to fit a unit that is a circumference of a 22. Now I have other wig blockheads that are like a 23, a 20, and so on. So you want to make sure, if you're a wig maker, you want to make sure you have wig blockheads that will be able to meet your client circumference size. I'm just trying to get this in here. Ladies, let me tell you something. For those that have been doing YouTube video for I don't know how many years, let me tell you, I applaud you. And I know it's going to get better. It's just trying to. So what I normally do, I like a lot of videos that I have seen where they start from the bottom, and that's good. I have no problem. I don't knock what everyone, their strategy is to accomplish their units, and that's good. But for me, it's more easier for me to start to the top. I like starting at the top, which kind of like a guide, so I know as far as that how much hair I need as far as around the front. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to do it like an inch apart, if that makes sense to you. So I'm gonna start on this side since the camera is on this side. So I normally get real close to my closure. That's another thing. You wanna make sure that you put your bundle or your hair close to your closure. You don't want a space in between that. You want to make sure it lines right up. So my first line is going to be right here, up under my closure. That's where one of mine, and I know it's a lot close, but I like for my units to look really natural, where there's no gap. Because if they ever want to part it, you don't want to see where there's a big gap in the back. And then my second track is going to go right here underneath. So I think that's about 1 inch apart, yeah. And of course your lines are not going to be perfect. I don't see how some of these ladies get their lines so doggone perfect, but it's kind of difficult. And then again, I'm going to repeat. Right up under it. And again, just keeping it 1 inch apart. And then again. So as you can see how easy it really is, starting at the top. Like I said, for me, this is the easy way for me. I know for my clients, I really don't like for them to have a lot of gap in between. So I guess by now you notice that my lines are not 1 inch apart. Matter of fact, it's a 1/2 inch apart, but you get the point. I like for my clients tracks to be really close so there would not be any gaps in between. So you can do it to however your clients want or however thickness they want their unit. So but right there, I'm just giving you a demonstration that I really like to start at the top. It's a lot more easier for me to start my lines at the top. And again, they just guidelines, just something for you to go by, but it really helps to have these guidelines when you are making these type of units. And you want to make sure that your clients are satisfied, that you have more than enough bundles in there. And so as you can see that I am almost done. And again, that my lines are not 1 inch apart, they're like a 1/2 inch, as you can see. For those that are beginners that are making machine units, go ahead, if you know you're going to start with a single or a double, go ahead and lay it out where you would write double a D, double, 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 and then if you're going to do single, S, single, 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 and single. So that helps out a great deal. So you know how many bundles it's going to take for you to double. And those that, now even though you put single up here, you might have enough room where you can double it. So if that's, and that's fine, but this is more like a guideline, a guide. So sometimes we don't go by the guide, we kind of, but it really does help. So what I'm about to do is take, I'm going to leave this up here, and I'm going to go ahead and start doubling some of my width at this time. So the bundles that I will be using is a 16, 18, and 20. So I'm getting ready to double my 20 inch and 18 inch. And thank you guys for watching.